Hands and knees. Box position. Spread the fingertips. And straight into cat and cow. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, tuck the chin. Inhale, tailbone up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Hi, Marie. Take 2 more rounds. And then circle into the wrists. Prepare them. There will be a little bit of hand balancing if you want it. So a few circles while you're pointing the fingertips to the front. And if you want to, turn the fingertips outward and push your shoulders side to side. Slightly different direction. I'm turning the fingertips towards the back, towards the knees. Make sure you're keeping a micro bend in the elbows. And I'm rocking forward and backward. Stretching forearms. Being very careful with your elbows. And then turning the fingertips inwards to press the back of your wrists onto the mat, maybe one by one. And come back onto the knuckles a few times to rest it. Exhale, press the back of the wrists onto the mat. Inhale, come back onto the knuckles. If you're doing one at a time, that's good too. Because it's a lot of weight on that joint. And maybe take a couple more rounds and your wrists should be ready. I'm sitting back into child's pose, reaching the arms to the front and coming onto the fingertips with straight elbows, rocking side to side, stretching the front of the shoulders, your chest. Keep reaching the fingertips towards the front. Keep sitting your bum back onto your heels. Find your first downward dog, heels of the hands flat, bum up. And then pedaling heels. Lengthening through the entire back, your waist, bum up to the sky. Take about 3 long breaths. Play with your neck, turn your head side to side. Maybe push the hips side to side, anything that loosens your joints, stretches your muscles. Ripple your spine forward into high plank. Let's just hold it here for a breath. Long neck, tight stomach, long upper back. And then sink onto your front. Drop the knees if you want with the first one. And let's do some mini cobras. Press the feet onto the mat, roll the shoulders back. Use the heels of your hands, push in, inhale into mini cobra. Exhale, bring it back. You've got 3 more rounds in your own time. Hugging your ribs with your elbows. Feeling the upper back muscles working. Pressing feet and pubic bone into the mat. Feeling the length in your lower back. Last round for me. Feel free to lift into a full cobra if you want. Make your way through a child's pose. Into a downward dog. Finding static stretch. Taking 1 more breath. Small steps towards the front of the mat. Maybe keeping the heels on the mat to stretch calves, hamstrings gently. Feet hip distance in the front. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend your knees slightly. Hug the back of your knees, hang your head, turn your head side to side, loosening the neck. Bring the hands back onto the shins, bend your knees round the back and stand up slowly. Sweeping the arms up, couple of side bends. Grab your left wrist, pull it high and across to your right. Hold it for an extra breath, turning left armpit to the sky. Back to center, inhale, grab the right wrist, pull it high towards the sky and across. Hold it for one more breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands to the heart. Feet together. Shoulders back. Releasing palms to the front. Lengthening through the spine. Chair pose. Inhale, sit back, squeeze the knees. And hold for an exhale. Release the shoulders from the ears. Tuck pelvis. One more in. Maybe reach higher with the fingertips, maybe sit your bum lower. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And one more gentle fold. Lengthening the hamstrings. I'm having a go with the side hand balance, but I'm not lifting into it. Spreading fingertips. And I know it's tricky because your feet are together. I'm just going to face you. So you need to make sure you lift the heels and you open the knees. For now, I'm just stepping the knees onto the back of the arms. Maybe putting slightly more weight into the fingertips, and that's enough for me. You might be able to lift, feel free. And then land the feet, maybe together. Inhale, halfway lift. We'll come back to that. Exhale, high plank. Step or hop. Hold for a breath. And there is your chaturanga. Inhale forward. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Press feet into the mat. And exhale, find downward dog. Hold for a breath. Inhale, lift the right heel, three-legged dog, keeping hips square. Exhale, hold. Feel that you lengthen your heel towards the sky, but you're leveling the hips. You okay, Marie? You can't hear me. Inhale, lift the heel higher and start opening, stacking. Pull the heel to your bum on your exhale, left elbow straight. Inhale, level the hips. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Hold it here. Holding it for one more inhale. And pigeon, but pushing your right heel across the left thigh and pushing your bum up into downward dog. So it's a downward dog pigeon. Let's hold it here. If you push the outside of your right knee behind you, you should feel something in the right glute. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, bring the right knee back to your nose and tap it. Come onto your fingertips and step through between the thumbs. Drop the left knee. Reach the right arm up. It's like an easy twist, but I'm locking your hips. Try and stack the shoulders. Bend your right knee slightly more. Feel the twist in the back. Sweep both arms up, crescent moon. Take your time to lengthen upwards first, engaging the left glute. And maybe slight back bend, but gently. This is the first round here. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, hands to the heart. And let's twist to your right. Press the elbow into the knee when you're ready. And then lengthen through the back. Opening the chest out to your right. Bending right knee slightly more. See if you can already straighten your elbows. It might not be there, So keeping the hands together is good. Hands back to the heart. Take the back knee off. So you're coming into a high lunge. Find your balance, still holding the twist. And then sweep the arms up into a crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. Sink into the front knee on your exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two, left heel flat. Take your time to open the hips, pointing right knee to the front, tucking tailbone, and bringing shoulders above the hips if you feel you're shifting forward. Reverse the warrior, right arm up. Take a big inhale here. Hold it on your exhale. Keep sinking into the front knee. One more reach with the right fingertips, inhale. And wide-legged forward fold, both hands on the mat. Dive towards the mat. Lengthen spine, halfway lift, inhale, turn the feet parallel. Exhale, fold closer. Take one more breath. Gently lengthening hamstrings, inner thighs. Side lunge onto the right heel, coming back to the front of the mat, turning right toes, sitting bum down in your own time. Hand on the mat, or when you're ready, you can take them off or keep the hands down with the first round. Lifting through the back, pressing left heel into the mat, whether your foot is flat or not. One more breath. Revolving side lunge, reaching left fingertips towards the front of the mat. Turn the hips, and I'm turning all the way around. I'm turning the right toes to the right side of the mat. Left heel is flat, so I'm on the outside of the left foot. And reach the right arm up. You're practically in a side plank, but you've got the right foot on the mat to help you with the weight. And feel free to stay here. Otherwise, see if you want to drop your hip to stretch the left side of your core. Take a big inhale as you drop. Reach right fingertips towards the left heel. And exhale, lift back up. Hold it here. And let's do a side plank. I'm lifting the right foot, bending the right knee. And I'm pushing the right knee up towards the sky, lifting the hip even higher. Lots of glute work on the left side. If you're ready for a back bend already, I'm popping the right foot behind me. And you can stay here, supported side plank, or open the hips, chest up wild thing. And hold. Reach the fingertips. Opening the shoulders, strengthening the back of your left arm. Fallen triangle. Right hand on the mat. I'm tapping the right knee to the left elbow. See if you can touch it first. And stick the right leg out into fallen triangle if you manage. If not, drop the right knee onto the mat and give me another star pose. If you're in fallen triangle, see if you can hover the right foot. I'm taking one more breath and I'm sitting into a wide-legged forward fold. Push the left foot onto the mat and pop your bum onto the mat. Straighten up, turn the toes up. Take a big inhale, lengthen lengthen the spine, maybe arms up, and relax the hands onto the mat. Give it a quick stretch. Couple of breaths here. Wiggle around if you need to. Find a position. It's a gentle and quick stretch on the hamstrings. One more breath. And going back through fallen triangle, finding a high plank. Right hand in the front of the mat, turning onto the sides of the feet. Lift the hips. Left hand on the mat, shoot the right leg back. See if you want to hover it or tuck it under. Chaturanga. Inhale forward, exhale, sink through. Inhale, Cobra upward dog. And exhale, meet me in downward dog. One more breath. Lift the left heel. Inhale. Keep the hips square to start with. Squeeze the left glute. Lengthen the left heel towards the back and up. Right arm straight. Feel the squeeze in the glute. Inhale, start lifting higher. Stacking, opening, heel to bum. Right arm still straight. Inhale, level hips. Exhale, left knee to the nose to tap. Hold it here. One more inhale. Exhale, press the left heel across the right thigh. Bum up high into downward dog pigeon. Straight arms, bum high. Push the back of your left knee, the outside of your left knee towards the back. Take one more inhale. Exhale, left knee back to your nose to tap. And step through runner's lunge. Drop the right knee to fix the hips. Right hand flat, left arm up. Let's say that's an easy twist. Bend your left knee more. Just starting the initial twist in the back, the rotation. And then sweep both arms up, crescent moon. Inhale, lengthening up. Slight tuck in the pelvis. Maybe back bend, exhale. Inhale, straighten spine, exhale, hands to the heart. And twist to your left. Press the elbow into the knee, bend the front knee. Take your time to open the chest out to the left. Left leg is in the front, twisting to the left. See if you can open your arms, straighten them if it's there already. Right fingertips pointing to the mat, left fingertips to the ceiling. Opening the chest. Hands back to the heart, still twisting. Taking back knee off. Find your balance. Sweep both arms up, crescent lunge. Inhale, level hips. Shoulders square them with the front of the mat and sink into front knee. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two, right heel flat, arms in a T. Take a couple of breaths here. Left thigh parallel to the ground. Shoulders above the hips. Tuck tailbone. Turn the left knee slightly to the left if you can. Reverse. Left arm up. Reach. Hold. Keep reaching right fingertips towards the ankle. Keep reaching left straight elbow to the sky. One more inhale. Reach higher. Exhale, dive to the mat, wide-legged forward fold. One more lengthening in the back. Inhale, halfway. Turn the feet parallel or pigeon toe. Exhale, fold. Take two more breaths. Carefully lengthening hamstrings. Side lunge to your left, turning left toe slightly. Sitting into another inner thigh stretch. Finding the depth. Finding the hand position, whether it's on the mat or at your chest. And the long spine. Releasing shoulders from the ears. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Revolving side lunge. Reaching right hand towards the front. Turning all the way around, left toes pointing out to the side. Outside edge of the right foot is flat, left arm reaching up. Bum is high at this point. Finding the stacked shoulders and stacked hips. Stay here or drop your hip. Point left fingertips towards the right heel. Lift back up. Stay here or side plank. Bending the left knee, pointing the left knee up to the sky and lifting the hip high. Pop the left foot behind you and just stay here or back bend, wild thing. Lifting hips higher, opening shoulders, reaching left fingertips. Left hand flat, getting ready for fallen triangle. Left knee across to your right elbow to tap. Drop the knee onto the mat for start if you want, or extend the left leg out, right arm up, and see if you can hover your left foot. One more breath. Seated, wide-legged forward fold. Pop the foot onto the mat. Sit your bum down. Turn the toes up to the sky. Lengthen the back, inhale. Exhale, hands on the mat and fold. 3 breaths. Don't take it too far, but make sure you feel the stretch. I'm sitting up. Left hand goes to the front of the mat, turning onto the sides of the feet. Lift your hips, fallen triangle. High plank, right hand down, left foot back, maybe hovering. Find yourself on your front, stay there. Inhale forward, exhale, sink through. Pushing shoulders back, lifting up into mini cobra only. Pressing feet onto the mat. Lengthen tailbone to the back. Drop shoulders away from the ears. Press pubic bone onto the mat. Squeeze the glutes if you need to. Bring the arms out into cactus. Lift them up. Lift them off the mat. Squeeze your left bum cheek. And lift the left leg off the mat only. Lengthen the tailbone to the mat again, towards the back of the mat. Reach the right fingertips towards the front. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right elbow to your right rib to squeeze the back of your right arm. Do that 4 more times. Inhale, reach the right fingertips. Exhale, bring the elbow to the rib. 3 more. If you need to press the left foot onto the mat, please do. Keep the back of your neck long. Last 2. Last 1. Bring it back to cactus and bring everything onto the mat. Take a breath here. Push your hips side to side if you feel you need to. Keep the hands, elbows flat. Lift head and shoulders. Roll shoulders back, away from the ears. Draw belly button away from the mat. Push pubic bone into the mat. Lift both arms, cactus. Squeeze the right bum cheek. Lift the right leg. Make sure your hips are staying flat. Tailbone is lengthening to the back. Reach the left fingertips to the front. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the elbow to the rib. 4 more. Keeping your right glute clenched. Pressing left foot onto the mat. 2. Number 3 out of the 5. Draw the belly button away from the mat. One more time. Inhale, reach. Once you're back to cactus, release it onto the mat. Stack your hands under your forehead. Bend both knees, push the feet side to side. Sit into child's pose. And find a forearm plank, dropping the elbows onto the mat, tucking tailbone and stepping both feet to the back one by one, finding a forearm plank. I've got hands flat, palms flat, in case you want to do a dolphin with me later. Keep the elbows shoulder distance, shoulders away from the ears. You can drop the knee anytime you want. You can stay still, or let's shift the weight forward on an inhale and shift the weight back, stretch the heels to the back, exhale. Inhale forward, exhale backward. Again, breathe and keep your bum the same level. Imagine your back, your spine is horizontal. Your bum is not shifting up and down on the movement. Give me another 4. Keep the tummy tight. 3, 2, and the last one. Start pushing your bum up and walking your feet towards the wrist, elbows, to end up in a dolphin. Once you're there, push the chest through, look towards your ankles, relax your neck, and push the bum high. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more breath. Either meet me in child's pose or lift the elbows off. Meet me in downward dog. Lots of work going through the triceps. Take 1 more stretch in downward dog with me. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, make your way to the front, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift, finally releasing the tension in the triceps. Exhale, fold. Sweep up into standing position, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Release the arms for a sec, shake them out. Have a sip if you need it. And when you're back, we start with the tricep stretch. Guys, are you okay? Everyone okay? Yeah? Listen, once you're back, don't rush. You can do it in your own time. I'm going to start with the feet hip distance. I'm reaching left arm, your left arm, because I'm facing you. Hand behind you. Use your right arm to gently push down to feel the triceps on your left side. Feel free to lean into it to your right if you want. So I've got the lats down the sides of my shoulders. And then come back to center. Release. Other side. Right arm up. Hand behind you. Use your left hand to press down gently and feel the back of your arm. Feel free to lean into it if you want. And release. Shoulders back, come to the front of the mat if you're not there already, feet together. Lengthen through the back. And starting with chair pose. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, hold. Squeeze your knees. 1 more inhale, lengthening through the back. Exhale, forward fold. Hand balance, crane if you want, or stretch. Hands flat, and yes, I am going from the feet together, tapping the back of your the knees onto the back of your arms. See if you want to tip the weight into the fingertips. See if you want to pull the heels into your bum. Land with your feet together if you can. It doesn't matter a great deal. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale. There is your chaturanga if you want, or leave it out and meet in downward dog. Inhale, cobra or upward dog if you're doing it. And find downward dog. Take a breath. Bit of balancing in your flow. Practically the same, but I will turn you away from the camera. Lift the right heel, three-legged dog, inhale. Straight away, stack, open, heel to bum. Exhale, left elbow straight. Inhale, level hips. Exhale, right knee to the nose. One more inhale. Exhale, right heel on the left thigh. Pigeon downward dog, bum high. Take one more inhale. Exhale, right knee back to the nose to tap. Step through. Runner's lunge. Right arm up, easy twist. I'm keeping back knee off. An extra quad stretch. I'm dropping left knee now, reaching the right arm back. And maybe heel to bum, to pull the heel to your bum. Turn your right shoulder up, make sure your left elbow is straight, and bend the left knee slightly more. Hold for one more breath. Release back into easy twist. Tucking left toes, lifting back knee. Reaching right arm up. Sweep up into crescent lunge. Straight away, both arms up. Square the hips, shoulders with the front of the mat. And sink into the front knee. Warrior 3. Hinging forward to see if you can keep the arms by the ears or sweep them by your sides. Lift the left heel. Find your first balance. Upper back long. Hip square. Sweep the arms around by your sides. Still leveling the hips. Make sure you're bending the right knee. Bring the arms out into an airplane, into a T. And half moon pose, but hovering. Start sweeping right fingertips towards the mat. But try not to touch. Left fingertips up to the sky. Opening the body out to the left. Flexing left foot to your left. Hold for one more breath. And let's reverse the warrior. Bend the right knee, step the left foot back. And then sweep the right arm up. Make sure it's a long step. Bend the right knee. I know it's hurting. I know. Side lunge onto the left heel to the back of your mat. Slowly hands to the heart for me. Or maybe hands on the mat. Sitting onto the back of your mat. Lengthen through the back. 3 breaths. Right knee completely straight. Pressing right heel into the mat or the whole foot. Now I'm turning you away from the camera, but you know it. One more breath. Revolving side lunge. I'm reaching right hand towards the back of the mat. Turning the hip all the way around. Watch if you're not sure. Left toes turning out. I'm on the outside edge of the right foot. Lift the hip high and left arm reaches up. Stack shoulders. And there is your side plank just like before. Lifting left knee bent towards the sky. Lifting hip high. Wild thing if it's there. Left foot behind you and open the hips if you want. Fallen triangle, left hand flat, bring the left knee across to your right elbow to tap. Extend the left foot out if you're doing it. Hovering the foot if it's possible. Right arm up. Hold. We are not stretching this time. We are starting the other side. Right hand flat, left heel sweeps up. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Start lifting, stacking, opening. Heel to bum, exhale. Right arm straight. Inhale, level hips. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Tap. One more inhale. Exhale, heel, left heel on right thigh. Downward dog pigeon. Hold it for one more inhale. Exhale, left knee to the nose again. And step through. Runner's lunge. Starting easy twist. I've got back, right knee off. Left arm up, reach. Stay here, awkward stretch. I'm dropping right knee, reaching left fingertips back, and maybe pulling right heel to your bum. Open the chest up, straighten the right knee, whatever you do. Keep bending the left knee. One more breath. Meet an easy twist. Tuck right toes, lift back knee, left fingertips to the sky. Sweep up, crescent lunge. Both arms sweep up. High lunge. Take a big inhale. Exhale, sinking to the left knee. Balance, warrior three, hinging forward. I'm keeping the arms by the ears if you can. And lift the right heel. Make sure you're lifting the chest first and the right heel, and then maybe hinge. Level hips. Lengthen your right heel to the back. Sweep the arms by your sides. Make sure you're bending the left knee slightly. Bring the arms out into an airplane. Hovering half moon pose. Reaching left fingertips towards the mat. Opening your body out to the right. Stacking shoulders, hips. Right fingertips pointing up. Flexing right foot out to the side. Bend your left knee. Step the right foot behind you. Reverse the warrior. Slowly. Sweep the left hand up. Long stance. Sink into left knee. Take one more lengthening in that left side by reaching the left fingertips. Side lunge onto the right heel. Coming back to the front of your mat. Find the depth. Left knee straight. Long back. Hold it for 3. Hold it for 2. Hold it for 1. Revolving side lunge. Reaching left fingertips towards the front. Flipping the hips around. Right toes pointing up. Outside edge of the left foot flat. Right arm up. Side plank. Starting to lift the right foot. Right knee bent. Lift the hips high. And reach the right knee towards the ceiling. If you want wild thing, pop the right foot behind you and see if you want to open the hips. Reach the hips, chest to the sky, right fingertips to the front. Fallen triangle, right hand flat, right knee across to the left elbow. Extend the right leg out if you want, left heel flat, left arm up. I'm hovering the right foot. And starting straight away from the first side. Left hand flat, left heel sweeps up, three-legged dog. Open and stack, heel to bum, exhale. Inhale, level hips. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, pigeon, downward dog. Right heel on left thigh, bum high. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Step through, runner's lunge. Right arm up, easy twist. Hold here or reach back to stretch your quads. Left heel to the bum. Open your chest up, bend the front knee. Hold it for one more inhale. And one more exhale. Meet me in easy twist. Lifting the back knee off, reaching the right arm. Sweep up, crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. Exhale, warrior three. Hinge, balance. Left heel lifts. Bring the arms into a T shape straight away. Half moon pose, hover it if you can. Start sweeping right fingertips towards the mat, left to the sky. One more breath. Reverse the warrior, bend the right knee, long step to the back. Sweep the right arm up, inhale. Side lunge onto the left heel. Exhale. Hold for one more breath, focus on lengthening the spine. Revolving side lunge, reach the right arm to the front, flip the hips, outside edge of the right foot flat, left arm up. Let's do the hip drop that I left out in the first round or second round. Drop the hip, reach the left fingertips to the right heel. Lift your bum back up, stay here or a quick side plank, lifting the left knee up to the sky, hip higher. And wild thing if you want, left foot behind you, open the hips up, hold it for two. Hold it for one. And fallen triangle, left hand flat, left knee across to the right elbow. Extend out, fallen triangle. Over the left foot if you can. Stack the shoulders and hips. And then one more round other side. Right hand flat, sweep the left heel up. Inhale, lift into three-legged dog. Exhale, stack and open heel to bum, right arm straight. Inhale, level hips. Exhale, left knee to the nose. Pigeon downward dog. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, left heel on the thigh. Bum up high. Inhale, hold and prepare. Exhale, left knee to the nose to tap and step through. Left arm up for easy twist. Stay here or reach the arm back for a quad stretch. Right heel to the bum if you can. Hold it for one more inhale. Keep bending the front knee, right arm straight. One more exhale. Meet me in easy twist, lifting back knee, left arm up. Sweep both thumbs up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Sit into the front knee, deep exhale. Balance, warrior three. Hinge and take off. Lift the right heel. Level hips. Arms in a T. Hovering half moon pose. Sweeping left hand towards the mat. Right arm up. Open chest. Open body out to your right. One more breath. Bend the left knee. Reverse the warrior slowly. Land the right foot. Sweep the left arm up. Long step. Lengthen it. Keep reaching left arm. Inhale. Side lunge onto the right heel. Coming back to the front. Front of the mat. Sit down. Exhale. Hold it for one more. Inhale. Lengthening on the back. One more exhale. Revolving side lunge. Left hand comes to the front. Turn the hips over, turn the right foot out. We're on the outside edge of the left foot. Lift the right arm high. And a well-forgotten hip dip or hip drop. Drop the left hip. Reach the right fingertips to the left heel. Lift back up. Feel free to stay here or side plank. Lifting right knee high. Lifting hip high. And And there is your back bend if you want it. Right foot behind you. And open the hips, open the chest. Reach the arm. For 3, for 2, for 1. Right hand flat, right knee across to the left elbow to tap. Fallen triangle. Extend over if you can, left arm up. Hold it. One more breath. And find a downward dog. Left hand flat. Bum up high and stretch. Hold it in downward dog. Spread the fingertips. Drop your knees. I'm staying on my toes, camel. You can probably untug the toes if you've got the mobility in the back. Rolling shoulders back, lifting the hips, squeezing the glutes. If you want to, just interlace the fingers with me behind. Open chest, tuck pelvis. If you want to go for your camel, don't wait. Go for it, reach for the heels. Squeeze the glutes and try your best to bring the hips above the knees. Take one more breath here. Safely release. And I'm sitting onto my heels, tucking toes under, so we can stretch the soles of your feet. At the same time, right arm in the front, left arm underneath for a shoulder stretch. Or carry on with eagle. Anytime you need to untug the toes, feel free. I'm pushing both elbows to my left, but I'm still looking to my right. That might not work for you. And then back to center, I'm releasing and changing the arm. Left arm on top, and maybe just a shoulder stretch, or find eagle. Release shoulders from the ears, and maybe push both elbows to your right. And release. Roll the shoulders back, shake it out, reach the arms to the front. Find a downward dog, or you've got the option to go through a chaturanga if you want. I'm inhaling forward, exhaling, sink through. Feel free to leave it out. Inhale, cobra, upward dog, and downward dog. If you can, keep your toes untucked. It will stretch the top of your feet, but it might be too much. And maybe just hold it for a breath. And then find a downward dog for one more breath. Drop your knees onto the mat. Push the feet to the side, bum the other way. Wide-legged forward, forward. Find an angle. Guys, it's 1:50 on mine, in case you're going back to work. I'm lifting the heels off, lengthening through the back. I'm going to the middle first, and then side, side, middle. So take your time, find a stretch, the first one in the middle. Settle into it, and take 3 long breaths. Sitting back up, I've got a side bend one way. Once your spine is long, reach your right arm towards the side, left arm up, and bend. See where you want the hand, it might be on the inside of the leg. Turn the left armpit up to the sky, and feel the stretch down your side after all those side planks. Keep your left bum cheek flat and turn the left armpit to the sky. Sweep the left hand onto the mat and sit up tall so we can stretch the side on the other side. Reach the left arm. And then the right arm is reaching towards the sky.
And start leaning over, making sure your right bum cheek is staying rooted on the mat. Turning right armpit to the sky and using your exhalation to take the stretch further, stretching your obliques. You might feel it in your shoulder as well. Sweep the right hand onto the mat and sit up. It is 1:52 now. I've got a stretch in the middle, lengthening through the back. And then stretching forward again. You should be able to take it slightly further. You've got 5 long breaths. If you feel anything funny in the inside of your knee, flex your feet to take the heels off for a sec. Two more long breaths. Still lengthening the inner thighs. Sit back up slowly. Hands behind you. Tilt your hips upward. Shake your legs. And then close them slowly. Helping with the hands. Go onto your bum. Spinal twist on your back. So take yourself onto your back slowly. I'm going to start with the glute stretch. I've got right heel across the left thigh. Pushing right knee away from you if that's enough. Or reach for the back of your left thigh. You know the drill. Make sure you can feel it in your right glute. Relax head and shoulders back onto the mat if you can. Close your eyes. Use your out breath to lengthen your glutes. For a lower back stretch, I'm sliding right thigh on top of the left. Closing the gap between the thighs, knees coming to the chest, arms in a T and dropping both knees across to my right. Right shin, calf, pulling the left knee across if that works for you. You can always untangle the knees. Turn your head to the left and keep left shoulder blade flat. Coming back through the center slowly. Untangling legs, glute stretch first. Left heel across the right thigh if you're with me. You know what you're doing. Find a glute stretch on the other side. Make sure you're safe. Make sure you can relax head and shoulders. Focus on lengthening the out breath. And that's when you're pulling closer slightly. Lower back stretch, spinal twist, gliding left thigh on top of the right, pulling both knees in, arms in a T, dropping both knees to my left, turning my head to my right, keeping right shoulder blade flat if you can. Close your eyes, relax the muscles. Bring your right arm across to your left as well, untangle the legs, and stay on your left side for a breath. Bring yourselves into a seated position, slowly help with the hands. And find a comfortable leg position where your spine is long so we can finish with your neck stretches. Once your spine is long, shrug the shoulders away from the ears. Drop your right ear to the right shoulder and hold for a breath. Left ear to the left shoulder and hold. Back to center. Lift the chin to the ceiling, inhale. Drop the chin to the chest, exhale. Grab the back of your head with your fingertips to gently pull your chin downward. Release the head. Roll the head around one way, taking long breaths, focusing on releasing the shoulders from the ears. Change direction. Once you're back to center, lift your chin to the ceiling again, sweep the arms up to give it a nice finish. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Thank you, everyone. Namaste.